You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight.
Yes, it is time for what we've all been waiting for, a good old schedule reveal. That's always fun. We're happy to be joined now by softball head coach Rachel Lawson. Coach, thank you so much for your time and releasing your schedule with us here this afternoon. First of all, just how's the offseason been and how excited are you to get this year going?
You know, I've been so proud of our team. They've done everything they needed to do to stay healthy and stay COVID-free. So, you know, we're starting 100% today is our first practice and everybody's there. So feel great. Looking forward to playing some softball.
All right, let's release that schedule now. Let's start in February. And Coach, you're in the Sanford Invitational to start the season. You played in the event last year, had some success there, going 4-1. And then at the end of the month, Cats heading to beautiful Orlando for a vacation. No, spring games, for spring games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, excited because, you know, just the familiarity of being at Sanford and just getting on the field, especially with so many new players in key positions, which is great. And then when we went down to the spring games last year, that's when we had our breakout offensive, just, you know, series, stuff like that. And so we were doing a bunch of records. So I think the familiarity of that will really help us kick off the season right.
Explain those spring game tournaments a little better, or that spring game.
Well, you know, the tournaments are a little bit different this year, probably because you have to take obviously COVID and safety into consideration. But you go down and you play different teams. Right now, I'm not certain on exactly who we're going to be playing, but multiple teams at one location. Obviously, the fields will be spread out, but it gives you an opportunity because you can't scout really and do some other stuff. It really gives your team an opportunity to know who they are and to really learn the game, because they're just going out there and competing head to head. There's no tricks. There's no one-on-one preparation. It's just how good are you as a softball player. So it's a lot of fun.
And then let's move on to the month of March here, Rachel. We finally have the home opener for you guys. On the 10th of March, you're going to take on Morehead State. They're coached by Sam Jones, someone you're pretty familiar with. How special is it to coach against a former player that you had so much success with?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, we have so many coaches out there in the softball world, and Sam's done an excellent job, you know, climbing pretty quickly all the way out to Morehead. She's looking forward to it's her second year, so she's looking forward to putting a competitive team out on the field. And it's just great to be able to bring back the alumni who had such a passion for the sport, who loved it, that want to continue to grow their careers.
Then we get to open up SEC play with the Florida Gators. They're one of the favorites to win the league.
Yeah, Florida's always one of the favorites to win the league. I'm sure they are in many sports, but it's going to be nice. We're going down there. They have a brand new stadium. I've never seen it, so that's something. And then also, you know, there's nothing like SEC softball. The whole league is very competitive. All 24 games that we're playing I would put money that we are going to be playing 24 games against teams that are in the top 25, top 15, top 5. So it's a great schedule, but it's a competitive schedule, and I'm looking forward to being on TV.
And then to close out March, of course, we got a tournament here at John Kropp Stadium. That's March 19th through the 21st. Well, then you have Alabama coming to town, and they're probably going to be one of the best teams in the country this year. Just your thought of the Crimson Tide and the challenges that they might be presenting.
Yeah, I really think they have a shot to win it all. You know, there's always a team from our league or two teams from our league that can make a deep run for a national championship. They're certainly one of them. They're returning their entire team. They have several girls who are 22, 23, 24 years old. So the age difference alone is going to make them an experience to make them good. They're obviously well coached and talented, and then they have outstanding pitching. So I expect that they're gonna be very good, and they're going to be a team that's going to be in Oklahoma City.
All right, as we get into April, we'll have home games, home and home against Louisville. Always love to beat the Cards twice, especially when they're coached by a former teammate of yours. Plus, there's that big matchup with Georgia for the SEC Network Series of the Week.
Yeah, our home schedule is awesome this year, and this is the first time we've played Louisville twice in a season in a very long time. So for both fan bases, to be able to catch their team at home is a big deal. That's always a huge draw, no matter who's the home team. So that's incredible. And then Georgia, I feel like I haven't seen them in like 3 years, and obviously an incredible softball team. So I'm looking forward to bringing them here into John Kropp and just seeing what they're all about. Very exciting, huge fan support we're going to need for that game, because they're going to be running all over the place and they're going to be awesome.
And then you're going to finish with 9 straight SEC games to close out the year. Senior weekend there against South Carolina. Hopefully all goes well with that little stretch run to get a better seed in the SEC tournament, which will be held in Tuscaloosa this year. And Coach, I kind of want to double back just at the beginning of the year. Your girls, you guys went 20-4 last year before everything sort of got shut down. Do you have a feeling that you're on a roll, and you're going to be returning some key players this year? You have Autumn Humes, Lauren Johnson, Kayla Kowalik, and some freshmen coming in as well. You girls have to be excited about what you're going to be putting on the field this year.
Oh, for sure. We definitely left on a high note. It wasn't nice to end the season. And with that said, we're not only returning the excellent talent that you've talked about, but we're also returning our entire pitching staff. Mm-hmm. And anyone who knows, softball knows that it all starts in the circles. So I feel like, we don't have as much age and older depth as we have, but the talent that we have is exceptional, and they're incredibly disciplined. So I expect that we're going to be right there at the end with everybody else.
Coach, we've seen the schedule. We've gotten kind of your thoughts on it. Where are you at this moment in the season? Are you guys just getting started with practice?
Yeah, you're witnessing it at the same time that I am. So our first team practice here is in 10 minutes. So I have not seen them since they left for Thanksgiving break. I feel great about, they always do what they need to do off the field, so I expect that they're going to come in shape, but I have absolutely no idea. With our timetable shortened, we're going to have to do a little more competitions and stuff earlier, meaning like starting tomorrow, we're going to start ease into some competitive type situations, but just looking forward to seeing them, looking forward to get the season going, and just doing something exciting and happy for a change, because, the world is so boring without sports. So looking forward to it.
Well, we're looking forward to watch you on the field this season as well. Coach Lawson, thank you so much for coming up on the show with us, and we're going to keep you updated on the softball team as your season rolls on.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have another UK coach coming up next. John Robick talks to us about his Cats when BBN Tonight returns.